It's not.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my whole labyrinthy ghosty thing.
It is Moonlight.
Is he?
Alex?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right.
So I'm starting off dedicating 2 force die, so I have the 6 brawn, and then I'm going to do my labyrinthy thingy to dedicate 1 more. Or not dedicate, but increase up to 7. And I guess I get to make the first move. So, is he close enough for me to smack?
Yes.
I mean, he shouldn't be too far away from me.
You would have to charge in a little bit, but yeah.
All right, yeah. Then I'm gonna walk on up, or charge on up, and take a smack at him.
You grip your Darksaber into both hands and charge forward.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. I can trigger paired, so I can trigger both hits, which means I deal 20 damage with Pierce. Sorry, Breach.
I assume you used my extra boost, right?
Oh, I didn't roll a boost. Hold on.
Yeah, you got boost and extra boost by 5 turns.
That's an extra advantage. Which means I can trigger a crit as well. So yeah. Oh wait, hold on. It's not. It is 8 damage. My bad. So it's 18 plus the 2 excess successes. So that gives me 20, and I crit once. And it has Vicious 1, right, on the lightsaber? Yeah, Vicious 1. So the man takes 20 damage with Breach, so... and that is a 41 plus 10, so 51, which is Fearsome Rune, increases the difficulty of... What the fuck is the point of that in combat? Of presence and willpower checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Alright, you rush in and hit with so much force. He goes sliding back, but manages to keep his stance. Partially blocking the blow. You dig into his leg. Alright, he charges forward with both his axes and does a kind of like a flip into the air, almost like an aerial. It comes up on top of you, the 2 axes, and
I'm going to dodge. I have to remember how many I have because I forget every single time. 3 times.
What does that do again? Upgrade?
Upgrade 3 times, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. More things that don't fit, but I just like
And defense 1?
Yeah, defense 1. No, sorry, defense 2.
Interesting.
Wow, that is an interesting roll.
That cancels. Alright, so he definitely succeeds. He can crit. Can activate paired weapons as well. He's gonna activate paired weapons.
This is gonna be the most damage.
Well, does he have the attachment paired weapons? Otherwise, it's 2 advantage. If you don't have, okay. He can trigger the dual wielding, but you need an attachment to make it 1 as opposed to 2.
Okay. Well, he just needs 1. Oh shit, that's actually a lot of damage. Fuck, he actually, an enemy did something.
That's rare, what the
hell? Fuck.
And it's always to the tank.
Alright, so the crit...
You know, these guys are supposed to be squishy.
The target loses his free movement.
No, I have a 20.
The encounter.
Minus 20. So it's a fearsome wound.
Okay. So fearsome wound. Wow.
So,
Fearsome wounds. All right.
yeah.
He does. Paired weapons just does the base damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay, that's 20 damage.
Viper axes do 10 damage per hit?
Pierce 2.
I didn't know Viper axes did that much.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They do +3 plus the brawn, so an 8, so 16. But then successes, but then I gave it a thing where it does 2 damage automatically.
Okay. So it's 20 with
Because
Pierce 2.
That you can dodge.
More accurately, it's
hard.
each hit is 10 Pierce
It
2.
does a bit more. Yeah, it does a bit more damage because.
Okay, 10 Pierce 2, so it's 5 and 5. So I take 10 damage.
Take how much damage?
10. Because it's 5 and it's
Actually.
it's 2 separate hits, and
Sure.
ice have 5 soak left over, so it's 5 and 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit, you're making me put in multiple things here. Alright, let's see.
Alright, he comes in and does my aerial in the air and comes down twice. The first one you block, the second hits you right on the shoulder, digging in.
Talon's gonna give a hearty laugh. Now this is what I'm talking about. Alright, and I am going to, I guess, go right back. I'm going to aim, and then take a swing back at him.
Okay.
Oh wait, I also get a fucking boost die from Nick, don't I? Okay. Wow. That is upsetting. I don't succeed. Oh wait, hang on. Let me confirm. I might actually succeed. I have to confirm whether or not this is the one that gives me flat. Oh no, it just gives me +2 flat. Okay, so I do succeed. I have 1 success. Holy fuck, did I get a lot of...
You know what? I'm gonna...
1 success, 6 advantage. Okay, I got a quick question for you.
Hold up. This guy is deadly. I want him to actually be a threat. So, destiny point, you don't succeed.
That
You tried to, you barely succeeded, you don't quite succeed.
Well, I'll flip it back so I do succeed.
No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. You'll have to use it on another instance.
Wow. Okay.
I told Nick earlier that I would actually play destiny points this time.
Okay, well, let's see. I have 6 advantage.
Too nice. You got 6 advantage.
Yeah.
You can do 2 boost die.
I'm gonna do 2 boost die, and... No, I'm gonna force him to drop both weapons. That's what I'm gonna do.
You can only choose one thing once, so.
Okay, fine. I force him to drop one of his weapons.
Okay.
And then I'll add the 2 extra boost die.
Alright, you force your attack is powerful enough. He blocks with both weapons, but one sets loose on his hand. And goes sliding across the ground, goes over the balcony and falls into the abyss below. He adjusts his grip from one hand and fighting to 2 hands. And he comes at you with an overhead attack.
Alright, I'm gonna dodge again.
Okay.
3 times.
I believe that's That's a success. Yep. Barely a success, but a success.
How's the combat looking?
Yeah, he succeeds.
He can do paired weapons.
No, he can't.
Yeah, he can.
He doesn't have the second weapon.
He doesn't have a second weapon. He
Oh
can do
yeah,
paired
no
weapons
shit.
with one weapon.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. So he'll put that towards crit then. So he crit once, that's 10. His vicious and a new crit. Okay, that's sizable. 100. Crippled. One of the target's limbs is crippled until healed or replaced. Increase
Minus
the difficulty
20.
of all checks that require use. Oh yeah, shit.
Minus 20.
Winded?
Winded?
Overpowered.
Oh, is it overpowered?
Yep.
You said he was at 100? Oh, shit.
Yep. The target leaves himself open, and the attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against him using the exact same pool as the original attack. Alright, so I'm going to say you do not have to apply strain to dodging.
Well, no, I don't have to change anything in this situation.
Right. That's what I was
You
saying.
have the same pool. I don't have to add any.
Right.
It's not.
That's
It's
what I was saying.
yeah. It's not a home thing though.
Well, that first attack just did.
Wait.
9 damage.
Oh, right.
I guess 11's first attack. What? I just rolled the same pool.
Oh, never mind. I forgot that he has adversary and I don't. Yeah, he succeeds big time.
Yeah, this is a good song.
You know, I like how Alex puts us into an area where everyone should be squishy, and then proceeds to give us someone who is the same difficulty as one of the people in the era where everyone is not squishy.
This would be one of the only people in the universe that could actually do anything against him.
Yeah,
Listen, all I'm saying is with the amount of damage I did in my first attack, my character would be on 3 health.
21 damage.
Yeah, Talon's unconscious then.
Oh, is Talon unconscious?
Yeah. Wait, how?
Is that the end?
Jesus fuck.
Alright.
Wait, how much damage does this thing do base to do that much damage, Alex?
Hold up.
9.
This is
Does 9 plus, hold on,
Yeah.
9 plus, is that his flat? So it's
He attacked twice
It's-
this round, remember?
it's-
Because of,
oh. So it's 20, it's, okay, so what is the 2 different hits?
Oh, the second one was 12 because of successes. The other one was 9.
Okay, and it's
that was
pierce
9
2,
made it 20.
so it's 4, and then the other one is 12, which
Right, and I
is
was making
minus
it- I was
2,
being nice,
so it's
making it 20.
five. So 5 and 4. So no, I'm still up.
Yeah.
No, but you saying it as one attack isn't how that works. That changes it completely.
It was 2 attacks. I figured you were keeping track.
Yeah, there's 2 attacks. So multiply your sword by 2.
He goes in for a large swing, getting a good gash into you. You see in his eyes like almost this animalistic frenzy as he starts to leave himself more open as he becomes more confident.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna aim, use my boost die,
Yeah.
and I guess I'll take a swing at him. Oh, good, I succeed. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Advantage. I can trigger dual wielding. So that's 18 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3 net. So, oh wait, hold on. That was the wrong. Wait, no, that wasn't. No. That was 3 net. So, fuck, that's 21 damage with breach, and then I crit. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 times. With vicious 1, and he's already taken a crit, so that means it is plus 8. That is, oh, that's a 21. That's unfortunate. So that means it's a 101, which is maimed. So I permanently cut off a limb. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess that that'll probably end this combat. If I'm wrong here, then oh well. By the way, it's 10 damage plus... fuck. It's...
You know, you win the combat. He was...
Yeah, I'll leap. So I kind of leap over him and cut off his hand that has the Viberax in it. Before like de-igniting. What even is the right term for that? De-igniting the lightsabers. That's such a pedantic term.
It really is.
Yeah, before de-igniting them and I guess turning around to offer him a hand to stand back up.
Oh, that's rude as fuck.
No, I wasn't intending it as a rude thing. I was intending it as a good fight thing.
Cut off his hand and then offer him a hand to get back up.
No, I feel like that would be rude if I cut off his leg and did that.
I don't know. I feel like the gesture's the
He
same.
says he offers your hand. He accepts your hand. Help him up. Said, I am honored.
I haven't had a fight like that since Zandu.
I would be angry about this lost limb. If I've lost many limbs and I know a guy.
Wait a second.
If you wouldn't mind me asking, what's this guy's name?
Nervously in the background.
He is a lumping mess of a...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I know him.
His original...
You know he was around back when I first beat Zandu.
Oh, he's told me the stories.
There's something deeply wrong with that man. Wait, or is he a thing?
know.
I like him.
All right.
He keeps people moving.
Bri is handling this wound very well. And you can tell he's wincing from it. It still hurts, but this is a man who has lost many a limb.
Man, he must have really.
You know, I could
really
probably
paid into my
reattach
hooker.
that hand.
If you would like, my associate here could, if he is willing,
Yeah,
of course, could reattach that hand of yours.
We appreciate it.
No, don't do that. You're getting rid of my potential business.
I give Kuna a bonk on the head.
Just because of that, I have now gone from completely disinterested in fixing this man's hand, pick up the hand off the ground, put it back onto his body, and...
That was my money.
Wow.
Fine.
Okay. His hand is now not only healed, but there is no blood on it, and it is clean. This man is shining.
He's quite good at what he does, isn't
I
he?
healed the rest of his wounds while I was at it.
If he were to pick up an instrument, he would be a master. See, I see that the company you hold as well are of high esteem.
Indeed, they are quite joyous to be around. But enough of this.
Now that
May we...
Now that you've proved who you are, what do you want to discuss?
If at all possible, may we discuss it over a pint?
Over what?
A pint.
We don't have alcohol here.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Do we still have some of that stuff that Kuna bought?
Cannot be afforded.
Do we still have some that Kuna bought?
I have smokes.
Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. You expect me to believe that they somehow don't have beer?
Yes.
Yes, they're deathlock. They can't have beer.
They are in war, constantly, vastly outnumbered.
Alex, I think you
Claiming
severely underestimate the impact of alcohol on troops morale.
Look, this is Star Wars. The rebels don't even have beer. All right.
I think they do actually.
All right. Well, we're not gonna look.
All right, whatever, fine. I assumed that was going to be a common thing. I guess your version of the world doesn't care about
Fine,
that.
Okay, you have alcohol. Okay.
Cool, great. So I guess we sit
Blue
down.
Cocktail. I don't fucking
Oh no! Talon looks down at this. This one remembers this. This one is baffled by it before snapping out of it. Right. So, I guess to start off with, I wish to start with a question for you. Are you aware of what happened several thousand years ago?
Yes,
And
very aware.
and what the goal was of deploying the massive fleet?
Yes.
During that battle,
I was taught by your forebear, Zandu.
Zandu is here? He's alive?
No, I was taught from his teachings. He recorded a message.
Please, may I hear it?
That is a sacred thing that I hold close.
I
There
see.
are things I would not even ask of you,
I understand.
but I can tell you some of the history.
That's not necessary. So long as you are aware of it, that'll be plenty. When we went to that planet, we believed that under the boot of Mandalore and the aid of the Jedi of that era, we would be able to put the greatest threat the galaxy had ever known down. I had faith that after such things, Mandalore would be able to have large amounts of honor and glory brought upon it. And
It did.
that is good to hear. But while we were there, the great evil was vanquished. But it was replaced by another, even greater one. That great evil plans to bring forth a fleet known as the Eternal Fleet into this world, or not this world, but this time. My goal of being here now is to stop that from happening.
Yes, that is part of our goal as well. Zandu knew of this threat as well.
I'm glad to
That
know that he did not perish in that
glorious
battle.
day. And that is why he formed us. It has gone through various names. And originally it was just purely Watchers. And it changed over time. But that is part of our mission in that and reclaiming our world.
If possible, I would definitely like to help you reclaim, as I know the people of this time, they frankly do not stand a chance against the powers that seek to bring forth this eternal fleet. But I cannot bear to see Mandalorian blood spilt. There must be some way to limit casualties.
But they are not Mandalorian.
You may say such things, but that does not stop the dark blade from quivering upon slicing through them.
But you don't understand. For millennia after you disappeared, Mandalorian people suffered. It was a long-lasting peace that brought prosperity to Mandalore. We missed the thrill of the fight, but made up for it with hunts and helping allies in wars. But the people that took over the government had other ideas. They started using the planet's resources exorbitantly, selling it. First, the beasts left, and so we revolted against the government. And then the forests. And then water became scarce, and food. And while the people had to ration, those that sat around bickering like school children had all they needed and more.
So,
History likes to rewrite our forebears' intentions.
hold on. So I'd like to make a discipline check to see if he's lying to me.
Okay. Make it hard.
All right.
Because he would be a good liar if he is.
I mean, he may just believe this stuff, but I want to know. I want to get a feeling of whether or not. Yeah, I succeed.
You think he is fully telling the truth?
All right.
At least his version of it.
These leaders of yours, I tried meeting with them beforehand to try and give warning about this fleet. They immediately drove me out.
They are
asked.
not my leaders.
I said these leaders, not his
Oh,
leaders.
okay.
Okay. Um, they immediately drove me out. They asked for me to provide proof of who I was, and then refused to give me an example of such proof.
They're
But
terrified of you.
on my way to that chamber, I was still honored by many a Mandalorian. So to kill them, to take the crown of Mandalore, I do not believe I could do such a thing. Now, to dispose of the current ruling class,
Right, so with you on our
I
side,
suppose I could be behind that.
we could dispose of the guards that, well, the Mandalorians that are true to the government, but keep those alive that stay away and that let us come through.
If you can promise me such things, then I will offer you my support.
Oh, don't worry. I have to go down
He
in the south over here.
gestures to give you one of those really manly handshakes that are across the forearm.
Alright, I guess I will participate in such a thing.
Alright, as you were doing that handshake, a Death Watch member comes running in. When he enters, he bows to both of you and talks to Brie Visla. A bit winded. Shadow Collective is here. They're a bit earlier than we expected, but they've come.
I put a arm out before
Stretch out a little bit, like
before Vishtala. Sorry, Vish. I'm terrible at names. You know this. Vish and Governor guy walks off. I've had encounters with them. Surely you do not doubt in time travel at this point.
Your guys' abilities to remember names is really gonna fuck with you when you come to the Pathfinder campaign.
Oh, it is.
I highly recommend you get a notebook ready, because that is gonna be a whole.
Well, we were keeping notes of them, but then they all started starting with A's.
Look, I mean, did you guys read the newsletter? I made the.
I did.
I made the ship name with an A because I had to. That also happens to be the Greek god of the wind, so I thought it fitting.
I mean, it's fine.
But,
Just don't
I mean,
give everything.
But yes, I lean over to him.
I had to go for the meme.
Right. So I lean to him. I have encountered this collective before. Try not to let it show just yet, but they are in fact one of the greatest oppositions in stopping this fleet from arriving.
Perhaps not anymore.
Yes, perhaps they may have changed, but it'd be best to keep an eye open upon these individuals.
I just look over at Demtra as soon as I've heard about Shadow Syndicate coming. Just kind of look over at her and see if I can't get any eye contact.
Yeah, she looks at you. You almost see a twinge of fear. Almost. She doesn't show it. She hides it well. But you knowing people very well.
Okay.
She takes a couple small steps back. And enters.
I'm gonna hide.
Alright, entering a group of.
Or more accurately, I'm gonna cease to exist.
A group of mercenaries hiding behind a cloaked figure in dark robes with a hood over his head. Lightsaber at his side approaches
It's
Pre-Visla. Pre-Visla greets him with open arms. Maul, you've made it. The cloaked figure does not. Maul does not respond. Instead, you kind of see him look around a bit, and
Okay,
he
the two
opens his
standbots
hood.
are blending in, preparing to
Oh,
mount him
by the way, I've got a
on
question.
stairs.
When Stanbot was healing stuff, did he heal me as well?
Oh.
No, let's say sure. Let's say sure.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, good.
I mean, I have stem packs, but you know.
So I'm pretty okay. Two standbots together, we could probably ambush them all and one-shot them at this point in the game.
He looks around, opens his hood, and peers directly at Stanbot. Jedi.
Hmm?
I said, Jedi.
No, that's my response.
Oh, okay. I don't know if my mic picked it up. My mic could be weird.
No.
Oh, okay.
Me? What do you mean?
As long as they're not here for me.
Not yet, at least.
He looks back at Visla. So, how are things coming here? Well, we were making great stride. We should have the capital by the end of the year.
You know,
Maul,
the year, that's weak sauce.
yeah, Maul, you can see Maul's eyes constrict as he takes a couple steps forward. His hand's starting to come out of his cloak. That's not good enough. We are trying the best we can. If you can give us some more supports, we could take it sooner. Maul turns away from him, giving him his back. Said, fine. You will have my help. We will take the city by the end of the week. And Maul leaves. This looks like going into the shanty city.
Town's gonna. I presume he was hiding on like a wall or something. He's gonna leap back down. This is not good. Tell me, how indebted are you to this group?
They help us, we help them.
What specifically are the desires they have for you?
All he wants is for us, once we take the capital, to search for a box that's hidden somewhere in the city.
And there it
The box
is.
won't exist within a week.
I would not like this man to have any more leverage if we can avoid it.
I
But
could probably take a capital without his help, not gonna lie.
What do you mean the box won't exist in the week?
we know where it is, so we could just swipe it.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we already know where it is.
Right, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't confusion.
Yeah, no, we can literally just waltz
Well,
in
you don't
and
know
get
where
it.
the one in Mandalore is.
Oh, true. He had it before. Okay, let's be honest. We found them pretty easy with what we were weaker. We're probably strong enough now. I'm probably strong enough now I can just find it, like...
Oh, well,
by
yeah,
finding
absolutely.
it. Basically, what I'm
But
getting at is, I'm gonna get... That box
Right.
won't be findable.
This is just
within
this
it.
is just a story element that fits back into the theme of can you
Yeah.
really change your fate?
Yeah.
Yep, so my suspicion was correct. He's but another pawn of that great evil. I see two options here. Remove him from the equation entirely and find a new benefactor, which I may
You hear
happen to.
Stanbot 2 say, I like that guy.
Which,
He gets it.
Maul or me?
No, Maul.
Right. Either remove him from the equation entirely and find a new benefactor, which I may have one in mind, or we have to commandeer that box before he can. It's truly up to you. I would prefer that your group not be indebted to a being such as himself.
He's a powerful ally who ultimately wants the same things we do.
And he works with Hutts.
our interests lie just beyond, not just with Mandalore. If we want to reclaim its glory, we have to break down the Republic.
There is no glory cooperating with someone who works with those slugs. Talon's visibly getting enraged because he remembers the Hutts working with the Shadow Syndicate.
Talon. We can continue this later.
I'm gonna slam my foot on the ground and make a coercion check on everyone around us.
God damn it, bro.
What's the difficulty, Alex?
The sound of you stomping on the ground has them all turn around.
That's a lot of sound.
Yeah, you're a fucking giant-ass lizard.
You're a giant-ass lizard who's angry.
With 6 brawn on a weekday.
All right. Then fine. I guess I'll bring my gaze to meet his.
Maul turns around and just see almost a look of satisfaction, like an ace up the sleeve.
I'm gonna wave
turns
at
back around.
I'll give Maul a little wave, just a little.
Yeah, the fish guy, the tiny fish guy is giving me like a friendly wave.
Make a coercion check.
Can I was trying to make a coercion check to begin with.
Well, right, you're just yeah, you can do that too.
What's the difficulty?
Make it I don't know, you're doing like overall things to do with daunting.
Okay.
Was he thrown off?
Are there any boosts or anything from the fact that I am Mandalore the Great?
Yes, he was.
Alex?
What?
Are there any boosts from being Mandalore the Great?
No.
Oh, I was trying to openly intimidate everyone around. Oh, okay, I'll roll them afterwards. Okay. Oh, do I get a boost from Kuna's thing earlier? Oh no, that's horrible. That's unfortunate.
You're such a boost whore.
That's very unfortunate. Yeah, I got no successes. That hurts.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean I have 2 advantage, but
if you flip a destiny point, you can succeed.
Sure, I'll do it.
Do it. What else are they for?
Yeah, I'll do it to succeed.
All right. Quite a few people back off. Some fall over. Maul stops in his tracks. Kind of looks over his shoulder and it keeps moving, and is now pretty much out of sight.
Well, I believe we can discuss a bit more about details on the retaking, perhaps on the morrow. The great Mandalore himself is rather tired from this fight, so perhaps we should retire and we will be in contact.
Oh shit, look who decided to show up!
Oh my god, who's this? I do, yes.
Oh my god, look who it is.
Allah.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Dennis.
Oh god, alright.
I'm recording this, I don't need that on my channel.
You hop out of your ship, Cadmark.
Yeah.
And a sudden urge to stretch. A lift leads you down into a pit where you see your buds talking with a strong-looking governor surrounded by guards.
Quick, someone make a perception check to see if you notice him.
What do I do? What should I do here?
Is someone able to make a perception check here? Because I feel like we would have heard the lift.
Yeah.
Nah. I think it's more
Not necessarily, you weren't just stomping.
Well, I suppose.
You had the whole attention of the room on you, so.
Yeah. So did Cadmark hear the stomp though?
So these are guards.
Yep.
I'm gonna get to the bottom, go out, and be like, "Who are you guys?"
Alright, Cadmark lost as usual. forgot to take his Alzheimer's pills. And you just see a very out of place human.
Everyone just kind of turns their head at once and looks at him.
Oh, hey! Hey! That guy I met that one time.
It's
You
the
mean
pilot.
Yeah, him. What's his name again?
Cadbart. My name is Cadbart.
Oh, yeah, Cadbart. Uh, actually, it's kind of stuffy in here. We're about to go anyways, you know?
All right.
I would like to meet with you again in the coming days, but be wary of that man and his group. They work with
I
forces
could've
that
just
if...
killed him now.
You will come to understand him.
You may believe such things, but he
You
has
may find
benefactors the
yourselves-
likes of which that I would prefer to not exist in this
You may
galaxy.
find yourself not so different.
You're not so different, you and I.
I give a
and so
chuckle
this
and I
will
head
come
off.
to us. She's still there?
Here, Alex, this is yours.
Yeah, Demtra's still there.
I'm going to just, while I'm keeping up my whole smilesy thing, I'm just gonna sign, come meet with us. And, probably leave soon after that.
Yeah, I guess we'll make our way back to our ship. Are we gonna find like an inn, or are we just gonna stay on the ship?
When have we
Well, your
ever
men
seen
are looking
an
great.
inn in this
I
campaign?
don't know,
It's
man.
not so much. There's not so much inns. You could probably just take a house,
Yeah.
like a shanty
check it out.
house. Yeah. There are some actual houses and like buildings that you could sleep in.
Yeah, we might as well just stay in the ship. I mean,
Yeah.
probably
But,
nicer quarters.
You kind of pass Pre-Vistla's place. You see him later in the day, and he's living in a very run-down home.
No, you know what?
You see more. You see more just regular people, like
You know what?
perhaps miners working, and the guards actually staying in the nice buildings while he sleeps in.
You know what? I'm gonna
worst
change my mind. I'm gonna go on a tour, to meet with the individuals. Well, I guess we can have our discussion with Demtra, or if you wanted to have the personal discussion with her, you could do that while I'm
So
doing
you're
this.
a British monarch now.
Sure, basically.
I mean,
There's that one island that has a cult.
now.
I'm gonna meet with Demtra. Anyone who wants to meet with Demtra, come with me.
Well, I was wondering, she could come with us while we went on there. I just want to try and rally people, so to speak. Like if they see
Well,
Mandalore the
things I'm
Great.
gonna talk about with Demtra might not be the best to
Okay.
be out in the open.
All right,
So-
then yeah, let's just go meet with Demtra first, and I'll meet with her. Sorry, I'll go and do like the walking around. You know the generic stuff you see on politician videos. So it's like helping someone do lift a box up.
Like that. This guy looks
Presidents
good, vote for
blank
him.
breathe the same air as random person.
Yes. So the generic thing where it's like a montage of me helping people and stuff. So yeah,
Always
well,
smiling, but somehow always having a good shot in front of the camera.
I mean they wouldn't be able to tell if I was smiling really unless they looked really hard.
A totally not posed picture, not set up picture, yet perfect lighting and perfect moment.
What was that huge one? It was one for like Joe Biden. It was like someone from an afflicted family in a ad, and it was like a paid actor who was like rich.
I don't know. Anyway, this is Mandalorian politics, not real life politics.
Yeah.
So probably should meet her on the ship then. There's probably less prying eyes and listening ears there.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
As
I
long
would
as
say
you're
that's
fine
a
with
good
me
spot.
existing.
All right.
You go
Be back.
back to your ship. You hear R2D2 do a little whistling thing, little robot noises. The HK droid says, "Are you getting box on this planet?" Noah's gonna talk to HK.
No, sorry, HK. No one cares.
It's annoying, HK. HK a bit disappointed. I have important Okay, never mind.
It's okay, buddy. You'll get ahead in life.
Demtra boards the ship with you guys. You can sit around your little table and discuss whatever it is you want to discuss.
So, if you have not met her yet, Cadmark, this is Demtra. Demtra, Cadmark, the pilot of our crew.
Talon's gonna get to bench pressing the tank again because he needs to exude some anger that he built up from being pissed off about the huts.
Doesn't look like much. He
Well,
looks
actually,
even weaker than Jedi over there. She looks at Stanbot.
Oh, the Talon?
no, Cadmark.
Oh.
Yeah, Cadmark, she called you weak.
Weak? Call me weak? I pull out my I pull out my huge the pistol. I pull it out. Say, you want to call me weak?
She pulls out 2 blasters. Let's see who's faster.
All right, let's see. So we got to the door and we.
Talon hollers from between grunts. $20 on Cadmark. 20 credits.
Yeah. 100
Alright.
credits on Cadmark.
Alright.
Sorry, Demtra.
Wait, you're gonna have Demtra duel Catmark.
It's just one shot apiece.
You know what?
They can both put on stun settings, so
Yeah, just put it on stun setting. Let's see who hits first.
it's just gonna be a shot each.
Alright.
Yeah, you get a single shot stun setting so that you don't fucking end her life.
Okay, I guess what we'll do is just roll your attack versus her attack,
Okay.
and that'll be that.
Alright. So what do I?
With your 10 million boost,
Yeah, pretty much.
how many ranks into everything do you have?
To find Fat Man.
Because you have
Oh,
quick
God.
strike.
Here, I got it. I got the PDF. It's pulling up. It
My dog is
is.
pissing me off.
Alright. Let's see. It is a hard points 3, damage 6. Trying to remember where I find this. Fat Man. Rarity 3, damage 8.
I can pull it up if you need some help, Dennis.
That thing's a rarity 3, I'm afraid.
Damage 8, range long, critical 2.
Oh my god, you can decimate her in one roll.
Vicious one.
Yeah, but they're all stunned, so she's not gonna die. No, it's stunned, so
It's
she
on
won't die.
stun, so
Well, if you go over a strain and over wound threshold, you're gonna die. If you go over high enough. I don't think he can go
No,
over high
the
enough.
point of stun station is to not kill each other.
But you can stun someone enough to kill them.
Well, okay,
Yes, but not in terms of game mechanics. Okay, so you have.
the thing I wasn't thinking about hitting each other. I was thinking about just testing how whose pistol's
Quick.
quicker, as in like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta hit. So
Maybe
You can
okay,
use my
quick
dueling
draw
pistol.
target left.
you're both shooting each other. So let's see, you've got 3 boosts.
I do.
With you've got a 4 yellows and a green. And then let's see here.
But he has like quick draw and quick strike and
It doesn't tell me what those do here though. So
add boost per rank of quick strike to combat check against targets who
1,
have not
2,
yet taken turn in this encounter. So you get 1,
2. I see 2.
Yeah.
2, and then what is quick draw? Oh, deadly accuracy. I believe when he takes an aim maneuver, that gives another one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so
Deadly accuracy,
remember
when
that one.
acquired, choose one combat skill. Add damage equal to ranks to that skill to one hit a successful attack.
okay, so
his
it's probably
skill would be
light.
Probably light. Would be light.
So he's got one of those. So he adds one damage, right?
What's his rank in like light
In light.
pistol?
Oh, he has 4.
It is.
Yeah, 4. Then that'd be 4 extra damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Guns blazing.
What does Guns Blazing do?
Guns blazing does.
He's got two
As
quick
an incidental,
strikes.
suffered 2 strain to avoid increasing the difficulty of a ranged light attack.
Okay, so he's got two quick
Damn.
strikes. What is quick strike gives boosts, right?
Boost
Yep.
before he hits.
So 2 extra boosts, so you have 5 boosts. And if
Okay.
he aims, he would get 2 more boosts.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll have 7 boosts, four yellows and a green.
Are
Alright.
they
And
aiming
4
or are they
extra
just gonna
damage.
quick draw?
4 yellows and a green, you said?
How many of these? Is it
Yep, 4
7?
yellows, a green, and 7 boosts.
Here's 7 boosts. Here's your. I got him. Okay, so it's this whole pool.
Let me check on. I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll be back when she's not alive.
Oh,
Yeah, the god
sounds good.
returns.
Oh god, here we go.
The god king himself returns.
Alright, here we go. And roll.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, well, I don't think she can beat that roll.
No, then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Alright,
5,
you
6,
get
7, 8, 9, 10.
massacre.
Advantage.
Really, after all that, that's all he got.
7 success, 10 advantage.
4, 5, 6. 6.4.
Uh,
I can't mark it better.
okay.
There. Alright,
You could say he just shot the blaster out of her hand before she could even pull the trigger.
Sure. She barely even draws the blaster. It gets a couple of inches up, and Camark already blasts it off her hand and shoots it once again on the ground to knock it away. Does a quick twirl and puts it back in the holster.
Talent from the tank. Who won?
Who do you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so we don't get any credits then. That's a bummer.
Yeah, well, we both voted for him, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get any credits.
Won't put money against him.
I retract my previous statement. Now on to business. What do you want? What do you need? How can I help you?
How long have you been embedded within Death Watch?
It has been about 2 wonderful years.
Say, we've kind of had a bit of a, and I gesture over to Talon bench pressing, and I say, fortunate discovery of the great Mandalore. Say, with him and whatever knowledge you might have of being already embedded in this affair, how quickly can we put him in power, pretty much?
With the Shadow Syndicate's full support, our organization and Deathwatch, I'd say Maul's assumption of a week would be ambitious, but possible.
Do we have anyone on the inside within their government?
I have a couple of members. One managed to get into Satine's personal guard.
Good. So, how easy would it be to compromise them and take action?
It would have to be quick. Her guards are very skilled.
All right.
It would be more of a last surprise, a last card played sort of deal.
We don't exactly want this government to fully crumble this time. We want to usurp it, kind of. So how should we handle this, seeing as you're more of an expert in these affairs?
Well, I'd say you are in a unique situation. Not only do you have according to the old laws, a right to rule Mandalore, or at least he does, but you also have the support of the majority of the people. there will be guards and people who no longer believe in the old Mandalore, but those will be few compared to the majority, who still will fall under the banner of Mandalore the Great.
You see, this Mandalore the Great wishes to avoid, through this usurping, as much of his people's blood as possible.
Well,
So
blood
how
will
can
be
we
spilled.
Necessarily, yes. Necessarily, yes. But how can we limit the context of the bloodshed?
We could start spreading rumors that Mandalore the Great is going to storm the capital.
Right,
Get the
but
people to start leaving. Concentrate guards into one area so that those who see him in action may be swayed and leave. And, well, we can cut them down where they stand and we don't have to go searching for them.
Yeah, but I feel like if we let those rumors go willy-nilly, we might accidentally make it harder on ourselves as well. They would definitely increase detail.
Well, yes, but do you really think that can stop all of us?
No, not really.
We would lose men, but everyone on our side is willing to lay down their lives. Well, actually, not me. I'm just here for the fun.
Talon, putting down the tank, walks on over. Dempsha, I believe the more fitting question Kuna here is trying to ask is, do you think it'd be possible to assassinate those in charge and take power that way?
But then you may not have the full support of the people.
This is
If
true.
you show a Mandalorian
What
would not
kind of Mandalorian
assassinate.
assassinates a leader? Come on.
Yes, a
Yeah,
Mandalorian would
can't do
never
that.
assassinate. If you want to prove yourself, one thing I've learned about being among these people for so long, if you want to prove yourself, you lead the charge.
You'd have to.
These rulers lead behind lead in the comfortable towers.
Then
They
can
let
I
the
give a
people suffer
proposition?
while they stand in the back lines laughing.
Demtra, you
If
seem
you
rather...
lead the charge, you will have the support.
Demtra, you seem rather skilled in insurgency, so... would you happen to know a way to sow dissent within the opposing side? I like your idea of alerting people to my knowledge, but I do worry that they will perhaps inflict their wrath upon the civilian population for trying to get out of the way.
They wouldn't do that. If they did that, they would have a full-on revolt. With your rumors, they would not attack their own citizens now.
Okay. Does that work for you, Talon? That's probably one of the better options we have if we're actually going to do this thing.
It seems like it will be the best, but I
We'll
would
go
like
to
to
talk
also...
tomorrow. In fact, we could go tonight.
I will also request the attempt to
this is
sow
Mandalore.
dissent upon the other side.
Yes, this
Try
is
and
Mandalore.
convince those
You
who...
will not get a bloodless revolution.
Oh, but of course. But I do not want those who will still honor the old customs to perish solely because they fear for their families.
Oh, but there is one problem. I failed to mention. This senator, I've heard rumors that she has a strong connection with the Jedi.
Is that right?
That possible alliance could cause major issues. Although I feel like you could take on whoever comes. I don't know how many may.
I do not believe the Jedi will be much of an issue. I do believe, should the Jedi arrive, we should be able to discuss things with them.
Under what grounds is her alliance founded? Do you know?
What, me? Well, yeah, I do.
Kuna's asking Demptra! You fucking...
Well, because of phrasing, because Kuna kind of talks in two ways. When he's talking in character, it's kind of more obvious because he rephrases things differently.
He said on what grounds? That's not a Nick thing.
So that sounded like a very Nick why I was confused.
Sometimes we're the same. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just like how every character is a talent on the inside.
You asked,
Yeah.
Demtra.
How she's interested. Why the Jedi are interested, or why they're in alliance.
I'm not sure the true nature of the Alliance. I've seen him before, or at least my insurgents have.
Him?
They captured this. She takes out of her small pack a little video on a holotape. And it looks like Obi-Wan.
So I've got a question. Do I know that Obi-Wan killed Maul?
I don't know.
I would say
Probably not.
Cause I remember at one point I challenged that I yelled at the council and all that because
Well, I mean,
they hid the fact that Maul existed.
Well, I mean, yeah, irrelevantly, he's alive, so it wouldn't really matter.
Well,
If
yes,
killed him.
but I could direct Maul to distract Obi-Wan.
Oh man, am I gonna be able to scream Kenobi?
It depends whether or not Talon knows that Obi-Wan killed Maul.
That'll make this entire campaign culminate in one moment of screaming at the top of my lungs.
Alex, it completely comes down to whether or not you decide Talon knows Obi-Wan killed Maul.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think you would.
Alright. Interesting. I would be quite interested to know what he's doing here. That's turning to Stanvat. Is that Master Skywalker's master? I motioned to Stanvat to come over and look at the footage.
yes.
Perhaps if we can speak with the Jedi before we do all this and rescind their support, maybe offer them the same context and support that the senator herself would already offer. I don't think it would be that big of an issue, unless, of course, that isn't something the Jedi typically do.
Well,
I doubt this is a thing they will agree with.
the Jedi should not be an issue. Because the Council does already know about the Eternal Fleet, and that we are currently trying to prevent them from showing up, so... Should Obi-Wan show up, we can probably whoop his ass, but we could also probably have the Council tell him to stand down.
Or we could do this in a way that doesn't affect their interest.
Well,
probably too late for that. I'm in too deep for that shit, aren't I?
To be honest, we're on Mandalore and we're literally plotting a rebellion right now. So I don't think we're not going to step on somebody's toes.
Look, I really don't want to have any part in whatever the hell you guys are doing right now, but I'm here, so...
So rebellion time, right?
No.
You're here, so why the fuck not, right?
I'm here to prevent Maul from getting the box that's on the planet. That's all I care about at this point.
Fantastic.
Have your
so
fun with the rebellion on your own.
So when your friends are done staging their rebellion, you're going to help bail them out, right? That's your job. Okay, good.
Both the Stanvots say in unison, when did I ever agree to that?
I turned to the second one because you're a chaotic entity.
Come
Stanbot.
on, Stanbot.
Well, just I want to leave this on the cliffhanger. Stanbot, you hear a familiar voice with this familiar sense of being pulled into the labyrinth. And that is where I will end it.
Oh, great.